An incredible product, most comprehensive formula that he's ever made. Our brain is hungry for these specialty ingredients. We'll talk about that, or he will. But yeah, circulation, it goes to and from the brain, and this, as we age, we all know what's going on. So the 30, 60, 180, or 360 cap count, your choice is here. The savings are quite significant. Here, once again, you're saving $70 if you're going for the big 360 cap count. What this is all about is the acetyl L-carnitine, and this is what Andrew's going to teach us about and share with us, because it is that specialty formulation that goes straight to where we need it, to those neurotransmitters in the brain. So take a listen to Andrew, take advantage of these pricing while we've got it. Here he is to tell you more.
Hi there, Andrew Lessman here, about to talk to you about another product, but I forgot what it is. Oh, Memory and Brain. Just kidding. But Memory and Brain, it's a formula, it's our most comprehensive formula for memory and brain. When we look at our brain, it's interesting how certain kinds of ingredients support our brain. Ingredients that support the synthesis of, say, neurotransmitters, very important, because neurotransmitters are how our nervous system, our brain communicates. But also ingredients that tend to focus on perfusion of the brain, on circulation to the brain. When I talked to my good friend Daniel Amen, which my mom and I just went down, had brain scans at Dr. Daniel Amen's office the other day for her birthday, which Daniel was kind enough to do that for us. But when I talked to Daniel about what really makes a healthy aging brain, and he'll talk about how, with all things being equal, and of course everyone's an individual and has different lifestyles and do different things, but he talks about perfusion of the brain. He talks about the brain and our ability to get blood and oxygen and nutrients to the brain and carry away waste products. What often comes up when we discuss that is exercise, that we really need to be active to support a healthy brain. And so when we're talking about perfusion, many of the ingredients in this product support healthy circulation to the brain. So we get that blood that's rich in oxygen and rich in nutrients, and we kind of force those things into our brain and carry away waste products. What's really fascinating about the brain is when we're young, the brain is a source of vulnerability. We're very active, so our brain is isolated up in our cranium, and its blood supply is quite isolated as well. There's something called the blood-brain barrier that we talk about that limits what kinds of molecules and substances actually have access to our brain. So when we're young and we're healthy and we're vital, our brain is okay as an isolated structure. But as we get older, our circulation gets a little sluggish. So really, in this country, we tend to get kind of sluggish. We're not very active, we're sedentary. So that perfusion of the brain, that circulation, that infusion of our brain with oxygen and nutrients, it's diminished, and much to the detriment of the health of our brain. So what we really want to do is we want to have a lifestyle and a diet that supports the perfusion of our brain. A heart-healthy diet is really a brain-healthy diet as well, because by keeping those blood vessels open and clear for our heart, those coronary arteries, we do the same for the blood vessels that nourish our brain. Staying active, obviously good for a healthy heart. Staying active forces that circulation up into our brain. So when we look at this product, when we look at ingredients like Ginkgo Biloba for memory, one of the things that Ginkgo does, Ginkgo acts as something that's a little bit of a blood thinner, reducing a little bit of platelet stickiness. So again, enhancing blood flow and circulation. Ginkgo also has direct impacts. And when we talk about Ginkgo, it has to be properly standardized for Ginkgo flavone glycosides and terpene lactones. So you have to make sure that your Ginkgo is properly standardized. Our product also has Bacopa. Our product also contains Huperzine. Our product has Acetyl L-carnitine, which is a critical starting material for both carnitine in terms of fat metabolism and energy metabolism in the brain, but also in terms of the synthesis of acetylcholine, which is the principal neurotransmitter in the brain. I can go on and on and on about the ingredients. We also have our specially standardized water-extracted ginseng, because not only is ginseng a great tonic for fatigue, but it's also been observed to be a great tonic for the brain and for brain function. As I said before, we talked about Ginkgo and memory, Huperzine, Vinpocetine, Bacopa. You're looking at the most comprehensive product I make to support the health of the brain. We also have our standardized turmeric extract in here as well. So we literally throw out all the stops. Everything is in here to support a healthy brain, including 500 milligrams of acetyl L-carnitine, basically like a standalone acetyl L-carnitine, also a full B-complex with our special form of methylfolate, our special form of methylcobalamin, B12. So you get all of that in the most effective, comprehensive memory and brain support product I make. It's not something we all like to think about, not something we all like to acknowledge, certainly. It doesn't warm the cockles of my heart to think about the fact that I'm aging. And with aging comes consequences. There's no escaping those consequences. What we can do is we can more gracefully, is what I like to think of, experience those consequences. I'm still active. I still run and bike and do the things I used to do. I don't do them nearly as fast as I did 30 years ago, but I still do them. And when it comes to thinking and processing information, I feel as though in that regard, I still think and process information as well as I did 30 years ago. And I look at videos that I do on products from 30 years ago, and I think they're no better than I do them today. So I think it's something that I'm experiencing. Yes, I owe my parents a great thank you for good genes, but also I'm doing everything I possibly can, and I discussed this with Dr. Daniel Amen the other day, everything I possibly can to preserve the gifts that we're given. We all need to do that. Whatever our health is, we could make it better. But making it better requires a little bit of an effort. And when it comes to a product like this, it's very little effort. It takes 5 seconds to swallow these capsules, and hopefully what they do is they do more than just deliver their simple benefits. Hopefully what they do is spur you to maybe be a little more active. Because as I said, Daniel Amen, who's probably looked at 150,000 or 200,000 brain scans, he has absolutely seen, and as they say, a picture's worth 1,000 words, that it is crystal clear that the degree to which we stay active and we keep moving, which just might be walking around, that's the degree to which we allow the healthy circulation in our body to nourish our brain, oxygenate our brain, and carry away waste products. So yes, this is a simple and straightforward product that can make a profound difference. Hopefully it breathes life into all the other things you could do. Learn a foreign language, start playing a musical instrument or learn a musical instrument, read books. Don't listen to the news. He and I were just talking about the most toxic thing for the brain, listening to the news. Our world is a scary place right now. It's okay that we know what's going on in it, but we don't need to be drowning in it. So there are all sorts of choices we can make to have a healthier brain and a healthier life. And I hope this product is one step along this way that encourages others. Enjoy.
Well said, couldn't agree more. Stimulating that brain. I've been reading more this year. It's just been the best thing. And making those healthy choices to keep yourself really with it and keeping yourself very acute. Here again, so many incredible reviews. You can see over 3,600 5-star reviews, over 5,500 overall reviews. I mean, read them if you have a moment. Enjoy this monthly pricing. I did just get the update that over 5,000 are spoken for. It is what, the 15th or 16th of April? We have less than 2,000 left for the rest of the month. So this pricing is significantly lowered this month while they last. And again, getting the bigger cap count is what you're gonna save the most money on. And then here it is, you know, when it's there, you're going to be taking it. This is one that you'll take 2 caps a day. Very small capsules. These are easy to swallow, easy to absorb into your body based on them not being the big hard rock tablets that are available in so many other arenas of health. This is the place to get your supplements. And this month we've got, well, today we just shared 2 monthly specials. We also have 2 today specials that all goes away tonight at